Hey folks, this is Rainer here and welcome to my weekly market analysis. It's definitely good to be back here each and every week and to share with you guys some trend trading ideas for the coming week because as you know, I'm actually a firm believer in trend trading, and thus what I do is actually identify the trendiest markets and actually look for possible entries to long or short the trendy market. So before I start, let me give you a little, I would say, more in-depth knowledge on what trend trading is all about. So, as you know, previously I actually had long opportunities on the pound dollar, right? I basically long the pound dollar, the GU, I long the New Zealand dollar, and I shorted the euro against the New Zealand. And one thing in common with all these three setups was that they were all losses for me. So, yep, I had 3 losses on all of them, resulting in a total net of 3R. So I had a loss of negative 3R. So in trend trading, losses like this is actually, I would say, common because trend traders typically their win ratio is between 30 to 40%. So having 3 losses in a row is actually nothing surprising to me, and it's only a matter of time before the winners do come in and actually cover those losses you incurred earlier. So like I said, I had a total loss of minus 3R, and look what happened for me this week. As you know, I've been actually bearish on the euro for quite some time now, and earlier last week on the euro, this is the 4-hour chart, and you can see that I actually mentioned that this level here, the 132.20, was actually shorting opportunities because being bearish on the euro, so what I had was a downtrend going for me, and I was looking for a possible area whereby price could actually give me a good opportunity for short, and it was none other than this green zone over here. So yep, I had my shot down here, and basically the rest is history, because what happened this week was that this move over here, right, this entire move over here was due to the fact of the ECB reducing interest rate. So do I know that ECB was about to reduce interest rate this week? No, I do not have a clue. In fact, they could actually also raise interest rate, but things actually turned out in my favor this time around. So actually, I would say the fundamental aspect of trading, I would say I have no power or I have no ability to control what's the outcome. I only can trade what I see, right? Trade what I see and manage my risk accordingly. So this trade alone is actually enough to cover whatever losses I incurred previously, and to actually even give me so much more, right? Putting me back in the green right now. And if you look at it, there's actually ample opportunity, alright, in this region over here to actually scale in your trades, alright, on the lower time frame. And the beauty of this is that in trend trading, you do not have a fixed take profit target in mind, alright? You only exit when the market tells you to exit or your trading plan tells you to exit. So for concurrently in this trade, I have no exit plan yet because the market seems to be still making lower lows and lower highs, and thus I have no exit plan as of yet. So basically, trend trading, to summarize it, what's it all about? It's actually this. In trend trading, you have a limited downside, right? This is actually defined by your stop loss, alright? So usually losses that you incur should be no more than negative 1R. And the beauty of it is that you have unlimited upside. And why is that? The reason you have unlimited upside is because you do not have a fixed take profit target in mind. You're not looking for 1 to 2 or 1 to 3 risk reward. You're looking to ride the trend till it ends. And when does it end? It has to be in according to your trading plan that you have set up for yourself on when you look to exit the trade. Could be a break of the moving average, price failed to make a new high whatsoever, and that's according to your trading plan. So thus your upside is actually unlimited from a trend trading perspective. So I hope I managed to shed some light on you what trend trading is all about, and that's what I seek to, I would say, empower traders out there and let them know the beauty of trend trading. So without further ado, let's look at some trendy charts right now and look at some opportunities that I foresee in the coming week. So looking at the first one will be the Aussie yen, right? So as you can see, Aussie yen, the high over here was around 105, right? This level over here, and price had actually broke out of this resistance over here. I would say around the 96 level. Price broke out of resistance, and if you ask me, it's still in an uptrend. As you can see, we have higher lows here, here, and here, and price could actually possibly test this level over here. That could be a possible scenario. We do not know. what we do know is that we have an uptrend and we are looking to long in this uptrend. So how would I go about it? So let's look at a lower time frame and identify opportunity to get long. So on a daily chart, again, you can see, bullish momentum, right? So look at the number of green candles. You have, like, I would say only one red candle over here, with the rest all bullish. So basically, the daily is showing strong momentum to the upside. And for entries, what I'll do is I'll look to the 4-hour chart. And in this chart, you probably can't, I would say it's pretty hard to find an entry down here if you just simply look at this plain looking chart. So what I usually like to do is I like to plot in the moving average. I usually use the 20 and the 50 moving average. So 20 in red, 50 in blue. So one historical pattern you tend to notice is that price has been respecting the 20 period moving average all along, right? Here, 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 and failed to test, or almost tested around here, and again did a bounce before even tested the 20 period moving average. So 20 period moving average seems to be holding up well for this 4-hour chart. So how I look to get long is get a buy order somewhere here. 98.10 will be a level I'm looking at. Entry in green, alright, and get my stops for about 2 ATR, which I'm looking is about 97.60, and my stop will be the one in red. So again, this is how I look to trade this setup, right? Price could potentially retrace lower in the coming week, get me long, and I'll watch what happens, right? It could potentially also simply blast through my entry, hit my stops. That's another possible scenario. But all I do know is that I'm trying to find a good entry to ride this trend. Whatever happens is up to the market to decide, and all I can do is just simply manage my downside. Okay, so that's my take for the Aussie yen. So let's look at one more pair, which is none other than the Boon, right? Boon is basically the treasury for the European side. And looking at the weekly chart again, you see strong bullish momentum to the upside, right? Very strong bullish momentum to the upside. And this week we had a lower close. So again, that does not mean the trend is over, because it needs more than just simply a bearish red candle to tell you that the trend is over. So with that, I'm still having a long bias on the Boon. And look at the daily chart again. I'll plot in my 20 and 50. 20 and a 50 in blue. And as you can see again, price is respecting the 50 and the 20. I'll say this entire zone, right, tends to be a support for the Boon on the daily chart. So anytime price retraces back to this, alright, I'll shade this area, this shaded area, it's actually long opportunities to get long, right, to ride on to the trend. So again, where will I be queuing? I had intention to queue at this level over here, the 149.5 even, right, 149.5 even. Again, my stops will be somewhere 148.30, and I'll watch how this product play out, right? Again, hoping for price to retrace lower in the coming week, right, to get me long. And this is where I'll look to bail out should price retrace further than I anticipate. So that's all I have for you guys this week on my market analysis. I hope I managed to shed some light on you what trend trading is all about. And if you have any questions, just feel free to drop me an email, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. With that, I wish you guys good luck and good trading. Thank you.